Hi, thanks for stopping by. Um, Today is September 8th, and you'll see that I'm in a quick PowerPoint slide. And the PowerPoint recap for September 8th is an update I'm going to do to a particular game. So my data, or our data, got in for all the NFL via copying the NFL data set from a personal calendar called football schedules at outlook.com. We injected 300 events into the S3 bucket over here. You'll see SCS and the S3 bucket up here. We sent them in. We just basically copied the calendar invite off. It went in, and I've role played through this several times today, so I won't get into any great detail. But that data is in via a personal calendar, and the name of that particular one is football schedules at outlook.com. So with that said, down here, you'll see this here, and this is a setup for what I'm going to do next, which is updating a particular calendar invite. And this calendar invite off footballschedulesoutlook.com will update the event itself and inject that data back into the pipeline that we've built at 31 events in the Calendar Snack engine. So with that said, let's get into the real demo and get out of the screenware. So here I am here. I'm going to pick out a game here, and that game is Dallas Cowboys at Cleveland Browns. So when I pick out the Cleveland Browns from the interface, it's right here. I pre-populated it just by going through the picker. I can do that here back to view events. We have 309, 248 upcoming. Here's the 8th I clicked, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick out the Browns. So instead of looking through all 17, I can pick out BRW. There's the Cleveland Browns right there. I'm going to take a peek at it right here. And there's a report. So when I go into the picker itself, it shows that I've made no updates yet. I've sent out one data set to the S3 bucket, and that was for this particular game. Now, in that game, I sent out 11 invites in previous videos. We've had a total of 4 people RSVP. We've had 2 people accept, 2 people decline. So, in particular, that is set here at 225. Currently, right now, it's 136. It's today, Sunday, September 8th. So what I'm going to do is go back to here for clarity, and I'm going to go to the Cowboys at Cleveland Browns. That's right here. I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to go ahead and move that down a couple. And anything I do here is going to replenish the S3 bucket and set up the pipeline again to actually send out a brand new calendar invite to anybody else downstream who has received a calendar invite already in the bulk invitation. So I'm going to say, come by booth 393 to get a free hot dog. Okay, so that's going to go back out. It's going to pre-populate everything downstream magically because we're ingesting the pipeline to S3, and it's going to populate the dashboards, and it's going to resend out anybody downstream that's received this message already, this calendar invitation. So what we're waiting for the pipeline to do is actually update. So this one here you see is a previous one that updated, and now we're waiting for the new one to come out. And there it is, Dallas Cowboys at Cleveland Browns. So so when we go back to the data set itself, it repopulates the calendar invitation. And what I'm going to do is say no to this, or I'm going to say maybe, okay, for the demo. And then I'm going to go back to Mandy, who's the other test candidate here, and we'll refresh her browser here just real quick. And you can kind of see here Cleveland Browns as well. She received it, get a free hot dog. She's going to say maybe as well. Now this data collection now has been repopulated, and when I go to the picker here, you'll see that it says that it was 0 updates, and when I refresh it, it should say 1 update has been processed by the pipeline itself, and it shows it here. And when I get a report specifically for this updated calendar invite that went out and went to this panel here as well in the pipeline, I'm going to go to football schedules right here, and at football schedules, I'll receive a new one, 1:38 p.m., 1:38 p.m. I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to hit preview, and you'll see that Zach is tentative right there, and Mandy's tentative. That's the end of the demo, and it's a good, I think, overall explainer on how our pipeline works. For more details on how this is all stitched together, you can go to 31events.com. That's our developer site. We have lots of good developer docs up there as we're marching toward getting into the AWS Marketplace with our SAM template. Thanks for stopping by.